somewhere in their wicked childhood, the guests of the Rick and Dan Show must have done something good because they get prizes after talking with us from our exclusive sponsor, Coffee Hound Coffee. Tell me more about them, Dan.
There is so much to Coffee Hound Coffee that I love, not just the rich, bold flavor.
I was really just going for the 3 words in the website.
I'm sorry, I wanted to talk glowingly about Coffee Hound Coffee, but also the espresso beans that are just delicious. It is wander, explore, caffeinate. Those are the 3 words that Rick was just alluding to. Coffee Hound, coffeeco.com.
Did you guys play with like Tonka trucks as kids? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, we did.
We had all the nails in the. Yeah, we went to the hospital a lot.
He's Rick Tyler, and he's Dan Cashman.
And we're Kevin and Brian Bowman of Bowman Constructors.
And we are on the Rick and Dan Show.
In Maine, we often hear,
You can't get there from here.
these are the stories of the risk takers,
The trailblazers.
those who turn obstacles into opportunities
every day and found their way.
to get there from here.
And today,
There on the Rick and Dan Show.
did it really start in your dad's basement?
Well, actually, our company started, but actually we started building. Remember the house out behind Dad's house when we were teenagers, driving nails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't teenagers. We were younger than that.
Yeah, exactly.
You were just randomly driving nails into someone's house?
Dad was in the construction business. He brought boards and nails home, so that's how we started.
And way back and we graduated from there to mowing lawns.
Was that a step up or a step down?
Well, we made money.
Well,
So it was a step up.
AKA go to the hospital.
We're going to violate some HIPAA rules, probably,
get off that way.
finding about your medical past. No, but seriously, your dad, how did he influence you in getting you started and getting you down a path of what you do?
Well, he grew up on a farm, and he knew how to work. And he taught us how to work. And we worked. We worked early on in our life, and we are still working. And
Right.
It's just part of who we are. Is just we like to work, and we like to get stuff done. And that was the biggest influence.
He always had a project for us lined up on weekends and holidays and school vacations. He always had something lined up for us to do.
And
had to be done.
It had to be done. And we grew up, he was a farm guy, and we cut a lot of wood when we were teenagers. And I remember distinctively, you used to have to split wood, 16 inches long, right? He made us split it when it was 4 feet long with an axe and a wedge.
Had he not heard of child labor laws?
Well, gas is expensive, we weren't.
Exactly.
So we didn't know any better, so we just split it 4 foot long cordwood, stacked it up.
When did these projects start? At what age? Because I can remember my parents giving me projects to do something as simple as like sweeping the floor at the office at the age of 4. And I did it wrong and there was dirt everywhere. But when did these start with you? At what age? As long as you can remember.
It's a good question. They're probably 10 at the latest.
Get the research and development team.
I can remember being on a bulldozer when I was 10, so it had been way before that.
Operating the bulldozer at the age of 10?
Yeah.
A statute of limitations is up. Nobody's going to come after you for that one. But 10 years old, operating a bulldozer.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun
Yeah,
part.
he had an old guy that did earthwork for him, and he'd walk beside me, tell me which lever to pull, up and down, carry grade, and left and right.
That's how we learned how to drive.
Okay, now much like Dan doing a bad job of sweeping the floor, was there a time when you were on the bulldozer that, you better go do that again? Or, or you flattened something that shouldn't have been flattened?
Oh, sure. The blade dips.
That's how you learn. You screw stuff up. You got to fix it. And when you break it, you got to fix it. Talk about learning how to drive, right? We didn't drive cars. We drove trucks. And one of my fondest memories, I don't know if you remember Harry from Athens, was he? That's how I learned truck.
In Harmony.
He lived in Harmony or whatever. But
Sugar Hill Road in Harmony.
I learned how to drive a dump truck, loaded dump truck, and that's how you learned instead of a car. It's just easier.
How's that parallel parking?
Well, you're good at it.
Because the other vehicles get out of your way.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether they want to or not.
When you took driver's ed, did you have to sort of downshift yourself?
Yeah, I didn't pass the first time.
But right back on the dump truck you went, though, right?
There you go.
All right, well, let's ask. How many times did it take you to get your license?
A couple of times.
Oh, no, fess up. Because I bet no one in this room has a worse record than me. How many times?
Two.
How about you?
For to pass the driver's test?
Yeah, how many times you have to take the test?
I got it the first shot, I think.
Yeah. Dan, how about you?
First shot.
First shot. Y'all suck.
Yeah.
5.
Now that checks out.
Took me 5.
5.
Tell us about the path to college. You both graduate the same day?
Same day.
Yeah. From?
I went to University of Maine, Orono.
Yeah.
Kevin went to Southern Maine.
University of Southern Maine.
Class of?
87-ish, 88, something like
Well, which
that.
was it? I mean, is it that long ago?
It gets confusing. I was there 6 years, so,
Yeah.
I was having too much of a good time.
I, too, was class of 87, so I wondered. I looked for you, and I didn't. Were you in the robe and the hat? Oh, yeah, there was you in the
There was
crowd.
something in the food about the hairdos, right?
Yeah, we matched. But separate places, Southern Maine.
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you do in Southern Maine?
I graduated from associate's degree in business first, and then went on to industrial technology.
And you're at Maine doing?
2-year degree in civil tech and bachelor's in civil engineering.
So you guys are doing what you were built to do.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was interesting when we get started. I took the business courses, and we kind of thought that would be my path in the business, but really my path was out in the field in operations, and Brian's was really more in the financial side, and so
Technical side and
Technical
insurance and bonding and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right.
It kind of switched. It
Sounds like a harmony.
wasn't a plan.
yeah.
This wasn't the plan.
No, well, we didn't have a plan. We just did it.
Bowman, we don't have a plan B.
We knew we had things to do. We just did them.
And you think that served you well?
I think so. I mean, we made it for 40 years. So.
At any point, did your dad look at you and say, guys, this isn't going exactly the way?
Yeah, he kind of said we were crazy more than once.
And you said, where do you think I learned it?
Right.
Where did the crazy come from?
Well, we've kind of scaled our business more than he might have. He's a conservative guy. We're conservative guys. But we took on some large projects and did some crazy stuff and made it successful, and he would not have done that probably.
Was it because you were young and didn't know any better, and you took on the crazy projects, or was there any sort of a calculated, if we do this, there's a greater chance at a greater reward?
Yeah, it was a risk-reward thing. And, just as an example, we did a bunch of structural renovation projects to gymnasiums. When the energy code changed and we touched the roof, they had to insulate the roof more. So what does that do? It increases the load on the structure, so you have to replace the structure and the roof at the same time. Most of these gyms were hardwood floors, so we'd have to take the roof off and the whole structure and expose it to the sun for a duration of time, and you don't want it to rain or to get wet. And we just bowled through it, took some chances, and we won a bunch of times. So it was just...
We won a bunch of times. Did you win every time?
On those projects we did, yes.
Did you at least check the forecast beforehand, or were you just rolling the dice?
Well, you get a head of steam, you get your stuff going, and you just close your eyes and praise the big guy. And
have a plan.
And have a plan, contingent plan A, B, C. And
Were you taking on the crazy projects others wouldn't take on, and did that help you develop a name? Hopefully a good name.
So, I mean, we, of course, the harder the job, and when you say crazy, it means difficult. And, there's less competition for those projects, and the variables are bigger, so the numbers are skewed both ways, depending on how you look at the project. And
that's the fun part.
Right. We've been able to look through those projects and see the end result and how we could get there. And we had some really good team with us. Great employees, contractors.
Were they tough to find?
Well, we kind of grew most of them. We didn't have a lot of employees when we started. Well, one of our key guys, Kevin, kind of took out of high school and grew him up through the ranks. He's one of our key guys. Another guy, we kind of grew. He went to college and kind of pushed him up through the ranks and taught him a lot of stuff. And I think that's been part of our success is coaching and keeping people, I don't say motivated, but giving them the opportunity to
challenged
to do something different if they want to.
See, not too long ago, we talked with 3 of the 4 Quirk brothers, and they talked about finding the team that they needed to work in the service centers. And they go right across the street to Eastern Maine Community College or UTC or go right to the high schools. Is there a similar picking ground for you?
Sort of. I mean, our shop is right within a mile of the Nokomis School, so we routinely pull students out of there to come work with us. And
we've had particular success with people that have maybe grown up on a farm, don't know much about the construction business, can fix things, kind of outdoor guys, and kind of teach them and move them up the line, teach them some skills that they might not have thought they had, and look at the best in people and use that. So
I don't want to jump ahead too much, but do you still take on the crazy projects? And if so, is that one of the appealing parts to perhaps younger people that are looking for their first chance or next chance at an exciting career?
Well, the crazy projects we do, they don't always come up. So our forte is we're vertical building guys. We're building buildings most of the time. There are crazy projects that we do tackle when they come along. One project we did was a dam. It's like builders who build buildings
don't necessarily
necessarily do dams. But, geez, we looked at that and said, yeah, we can do that.
Did you go to the library and take out some books and start reading up on this? How to build a dam.
This was before YouTube, and I had some background in engineering. I knew the problems and some of the solutions.
You're one of those Home Depot 1, 2, 3 books?
Yeah, this was before YouTube.
Beavers do it all the time. We can do it.
Yeah,
Sure.
so we did, and it was just a successful project, and we got through it, and you don't see a dam project being built every day around here.
No.
So,
in fact, you kind of see the opposite these days in the state of Maine.
I hear more often than not from Mainers, we just figure it out. We may not know how to do it, but we just figure it out.
Right.
And you are living proof of success in that mindset.
Right.
Was that the same feeling when the recession came in the 1990s? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly convinced with that
Was that
answer.
the only recession we went through?
No, I think we've been through a couple. haven't we?
A couple, 3, 4.
And what time is it now? We could be headed to another one any
We may.
moment now.
Yeah,
So,
The hammer could drop any minute.
yeah.
As Kevin said, I'm the financial guy, so
Yeah.
that's the fun part.
Well,
right?
can you anticipate them?
You can, part of my job is to look a year ahead or two, and it's not exact science, but it's, commercial business is not as affected by interest rates and everything like that, but it's a more consistent market, I think.
But was there a time during the one, I'm thinking back to the 1990s, where at least we had heard tell the tale that there was a time when the two of you were maybe cutting wood that you decided.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's more money in wood.
Where were you cutting wood that day?
Well, we live on the Philbrook Road in St. Albans.
Which is beautiful, especially this time of
Yeah,
year.
it is.
It is, yeah.
Especially when you get to the end down to the lake.
Yeah.
Brian lives about 2/3 of the way down. Now, in a new home, I'll say new, we built it new. Before that, he lived in a trailer.
8 foot wide.
Plenty of
True
room.
story. And so we were in that recession and had just finished the Alton School, and we had one of our estimating, I don't know if you'd call it a mistake, but we probably got way too aggressive.
Right.
A little crazy.
And yeah,
Needed a job.
and we needed a job, and we spent the year building that school and really didn't end up with much of a profit at the end. So that winter after that school, we were in a recession, of course, in 1990, and then we weren't starving to death, but we didn't have any money, really. Brian had a young family, so we had to generate some kind of income, which we went back to our roots where we work in the woods and generate a little bit of income. One day, bulldozer that we were using lost a track off the machine in the woods, and of course that's a problem.
Say so.
A discouraging problem in the middle of the woods.
Can't call AAA for
Cold.
that.
No.
I remember it was cold.
It was cold and snowing and wet. We went up to Brian's house for lunch, and Dad was there, and we had a chat about what our future might be as contractors because of the market, and we decided then and there that we could do it if we put our minds to it. And
Yeah, that particular job out in school, I was thinking about that last night. I think we had 4 subcontractors go bankrupt on us.
that's right.
During that project.
During that project, exactly.
Yeah,
We did.
That will make your life difficult. It's one thing if you got some cash to bounce off, but if you don't, it makes it hard.
What'd your dad say at that lunch?
Oh, God, I don't remember that. But I can just imagine.
Blacked it out, did you?
No, he had complete confidence in us. And
He had complete confidence in you. Did you have
To do
complete confidence
something.
in yourself?
well, we had nothing to lose, right?
That's right.
we had
did.
nothing to
I
lose,
mean,
just time and energy. And
Was it that you could always go back to cutting wood?
Yeah, well,
And that was part of it?
Yeah.
We could get enough money out of cutting wood on a weekend to buy groceries and keep us going along.
Kind of cuts into family time, though.
Yeah, it does. But, I still cut wood today. So, at the same spot. It doesn't stop growing. It doesn't stop growing.
Is that school in Alton still standing?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're still using it.
How do you feel about it when you drive by?
Who goes to Elton?
Anyone going to Milo?
You know, now that
been a
Happy
while.
Acres
been
is
a
no
while.
longer having the hootenanny nights at up
not
in
the
Alton.
destination
You don't go
it
to
once
Alton
was,
anymore,
no.
do you? Sometimes when we have family on our show, we have a fun little game called Who's More?
Oh, that-
Who's More?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so we're gonna ask a question. For instance, if it were me and Dan playing, the question would be, who's more likely to drink water at work? I would say Dan, and Dan would say Dan because that's the answer.
Yeah, that's the answer.
So we're going to ask the question, and you have to identify either yourself or your brother by name. You look so comfortable right now as we start this.
Well, it should be easy.
You think? Oh, really? Okay, because some of the questions are fun. Some are harder than others. Dan, what's the first question for them?
Who is more likely to walk onto a job site and immediately spot the one thing nobody else noticed?
3, 2, 1. Answer.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Is it?
For sure. Mm-hmm. I think I inherited that from my father.
Is that true not just on job sites? Are you just very aware of your surroundings at all times?
I think so. Yeah.
Here's the next question. Who is more likely to say, sure, we can build that before figuring out exactly how? 3, 2, 1.
Brian.
Really? Why?
Well, Abby would classify me as the chief idea guy, and I come up with a lot of crazy ideas.
Can we get confirmation of that? Abby over in the corner. Is that thumbs up on that
nodding
one?
yes.
Thumbs up. Oh, yeah.
Getting things done takes a positive attitude, and I have a positive attitude about most everything, and if not everything. That's part of the problem is, saying you can do it.
You
And
sounded
the
like
solution.
Bob the Builder right then.
Exactly.
Can we do it? Yes,
Yes,
we can.
Yes, we can. Exactly.
If you had the hat, too, you'd look a little bit like him.
The next question is, do we want to do it?
Right.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I think I know the answer to the next two just based on the first part of this conversation we've had. But who is more likely to lose sleep over a project being behind schedule?
3, 2, 1.
I think it's equal.
I think it's equal.
Really?
We get behind schedule. Another thing about our dad is that he's a worrywart. Kevin and I do not have to worry about anything because he worries about everything.
For you.
He's got it all. He's 87. He's got all the worrying done. We don't have to do it anymore.
I think it's an equal worry. We worry more about the solutions and that kind of stuff.
I thought it'd be the finance guy who would be the one losing sleep at night.
I thought that would be the, well, I don't want to give away. I'll answer after the next question.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Here's the next question. Who is more likely to lose sleep over a project being over budget? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I think it's equal. I think it's
equal.
So there's equal worry, even though there about everything, even though there is sort of a difference in roles.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would have gotten the answers wrong. I'm glad we didn't put money on it.
Who is more likely to keep an old tool or piece of equipment because there's nothing wrong with it? 3, 2, 1.
Kevin.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on to it.
Oh, yeah. We keep it for.
We get a big gravel pit.
Well, that must be fun on the weekends. You can rent that out to the high school kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went back to high school there just for a moment.
exactly.
Back in Waldo County. You chose to stick it out through the recession, but there's no guarantee about tomorrow. Where do you find the faith to move forward with whatever's coming tomorrow?
Well, you think about, we've been faced with just about every problem, issue you can think of in the construction business, and we've overcome those successfully to date. So, I think that really feeds
confidence.
your confidence for tomorrow, for the next day. And
Right.
if we have a recession, like I told my wife, one day she said, well, what if we go broke? I said, well, we're going to get up and do exactly what we did the last time it happened. Go to work.
Go to
Just
work.
going to work.
Find a solution. How do you feel when you're in Ellsworth and you're going by that shiny new judicial center, the Hall of Justice?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's not shining yet, Rick. We're just getting it started.
Oh, you're just starting with
Yes.
it. Oh, it's the site.
Yeah, it's the brand new one. Yeah. Yeah,
I've had no cause to be called to court there or hauled to an arraignment, so I didn't know. I'm an outstanding gentleman that I am of a community.
Well, you might get a speeding ticket someday in Ellsworth.
Might.
Yeah. No, we've just been awarded that project. It's a brand new facility, $32 million project. That's going to replace the very aged place in Ellsworth. Has everybody been there? It's just a hodgepodge of buildings and mazes of stuff. There was a big need there.
Well, credit to them for patching it up as well as they did for the years that it's been.
Yeah. That's for sure. And so we just got awarded that project. As you may know, we do projects all over the state of that kind of size and smaller for sure. It's going to be a cool place down there.
I thought work had already begun on. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Well, it has started. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has started. Yeah.
Sergeant's down there doing earthwork right now.
When you do drive by places, what are the spots that you say, yeah, we had a hand in that, and we're pretty darn proud of that?
Well, one of the projects we completed last year was the Hometown Health Center that we completed in Newport, which is it's a new healthcare center, dentists, doctors, all that services through FQHC, and we also have a facility for gymnasium and wellness and daycare and all that, and that was literally like 2 miles from our office.
You played pickleball there?
Yeah.
We played last night. Yeah.
Still hurt from last night. Oh, yeah. I was the chief pickleball court layer-outer. So that it was
add that to your resume.
Yeah,
that's pretty
exactly.
good.
Exactly.
Pickleball layer outer.
If anybody needs a pickleball court, we're the guys.
Right. So we drive by that all the time.
Yeah.
So that's, for the community, that's huge. Not physically, it is physically huge, but there's such a huge need in that particular demographic area that, the FQHCs, their mission is to service the underserviced and provide the health care that they need, and it kind of works.
Now, speaking of help for people that need the help, we are familiar with Sarah's house.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And either you have a project going. See, I'm scared now. I don't know what you got going on and what I don't.
Well,
but
we got a lot going on, Rick.
I know. I can't keep it up with. I can't keep up with that. Sarah's house.
It's in August.
Between Brewer and Ellsworth, and Sarah's house is there for people that need care at the big White House of Healing, we call it, in Brewer.
Yes.
And they can come and they can stay at Sarah's house. And if I understand this correctly, more people can stay at Sarah's house because of a project that you guys completed.
Well, we're completing.
See, you're in the middle of it already.
Right.
Yeah, we're framing it up, putting the elevator shaft in, and we started that, a couple months ago?
Yeah, I think 2 months.
Yeah.
So, no, it's going to be a really fantastic addition for the people that need it and accessible.
To the second floor.
To the second floor for people that, struggle to get up and downstairs.
Are there some projects that sing more to your heart than others?
We give back quite a bit to the community, and we've established this community center in our hometown, St. Albans. And when the schools consolidated, I think it was in 2018, the school became available. It was a really nice building, and we were able to acquire that building. And my wife had a dream of having a facility or community center that represented our son who passed from cancer. And so we support that totally, make it happen. And she runs it every day, and it's really her dream.
Yeah, it's a community center that we really didn't have in St. Albans. It's where we were born and brought up. And it's basically open to the community for no cost. We put in a workout room, and we play pickleball, and seniors come to there for Friday coffee, and there's wine tasting this Friday. We're going to have St. Albans Days, and they're going to have art shows, car shows, and
quilt shows.
And
it's always good this time of year when it's so warm and we're recording. Yeah.
And so, we're financially able to do that and give to other communities that some aren't able to or want to, and we do.
For those that don't know, what is the name of this facility?
It's the Jonathan Bowman Center for Enrichment.
And so when I ask you if there's a project you drive by that sings to your heart. I think we found what it is.
It does.
Yeah, for sure.
But we didn't build it. One of our competitors did.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, just saying it.
It was an existing school, actually.
Yeah, so someone else built it, but you made it into what it is today.
You had to fix it up.
Yeah, we repurposed it.
You had to patch up there.
I've seen Flip This House, right? That kind of thing.
It's an interesting story if you want to tell it, Kevin.
Actually, one of the guy that built it was from Old Town,
Oh.
P.J. Solinsky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What a small world.
Fabulous builder.
Yeah.
He, let's see, I think it was 1981. He came to St. Albans. The project was out to bid. And of course, our family was in the construction business, and we bid the project as well. Pete actually beat us by, I think it was $2,000.
Yeah.
And
They
he
built
ended
it.
up building it. And that same fall, we went to Treats Falls and took a project in Old Town.
Take that, Solinsky.
Take that one.
Right.
That's called efficiency, you know.
That must have been an awkward. You guys love St. Albans.
Right.
It's your hometown.
Yeah.
You bid on a project in your hometown, $2,000, and then went with the other guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
it's cheap guy gets work.
public. It's public bid. It has to go that way. That's the way it goes.
Did you guys toot and wave on your way by? as
I'm
the
sure.
Solinskys were coming?
Yeah. We were pretty young at that point. But
That's one of those crazy projects we talk about.
Right.
I would go by during, you did what's now the Main Savings Amphitheater at the Waterfront Concerts.
Yes.
And I would go by it every day.
Portion of that, yeah.
Yeah, and I would go by it every day, and I remember seeing your banner with your logo on it. And I remember thinking, as I would go by it and see it kind of change a little bit every day into what it is now. First of all, I'm proud that facility is in my hometown because it brings people from Portland north,
Right,
which
exactly.
is lovely.
you know there's only a one-way road street and it doesn't go.
That's right. They have to drive all the way around the world to get back to Portland.
Exactly.
But it just, I remember thinking, because I'm a runner, so I'd run by it every day. And I remember thinking that how proud I was of it. And there was one moment where I ran by and I was thinking, I wonder how proud they are of this. Think of the people who have been on that stage, been a part of your work. Everybody from Bob Dylan to Tool. I mean, just like the gamut of entertainers.
Right. No, it's a complete awesome facility, and kudos to the owner and the designer who conceived that. We were a small part of that. We were the building guys, right? And we kind of pieced it together. Have you seen the buildings? There's 5 or 6 or whatever they are. We kind of built those and their specialty uses, and what a showcase for Maine.
Right. It was an
and for
intense
the
build
area.
because of the timing and the time span. And, it's not one building. I think there was 5 there, wasn't there? Wasn't there 5 separate buildings?
5 or 6 or whatever.
The railroad
It all blended
railroad
together.
side and Main Street side, and then the bath down at the entry building, and then the food bars up top. And then, there's 5.
It was a fun project because it was spatially challenged. There was a lot going on all at the same time, and not everybody knew what everybody was doing because of this, that, and the other thing. But we kind of worked through all that stuff, and it's pretty awesome.
Made it happen, right?
I love Bangor, and I love being here, and I really love it when friends of mine come from any part of the state, and they have nice things to say about Bangor.
Right.
And I have heard nothing but good things about that facility.
Yeah.
You came in separate vehicles today.
Yeah.
I thought you might be coming in the same vehicle. Is the fact you came in separate vehicles any indication that as brothers, sometimes, I'm going to be brave, you don't get along?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and that's not true at all.
Really?
Yeah. No.
No, we
We get along great.
Yeah.
we have lunch, not every day, but when we're both in Newport, we have lunch together. We play pickleball together. We golf together. We live side by side almost.
You don't get sick of each other?
No.
No, we don't.
That wasn't one of the
I mean,
questions we're going to ask, but that's okay. We might
Yeah.
add it to the list here in a
No,
second.
we're,
Just enough distance?
just enough.
Because some people would go crazy having to work. I got to be careful. My wife might listen to this, but some people would go crazy having to work with relatives.
Well, some do.
Yeah, yeah.
Some do. But we're lucky. I mean, Kevin's the older brother. I'm the middle brother. We have a younger brother, David, he's not an owner, but he works for us, and he's kind of out in the field. And we have other relatives, in-laws, outlaws that work for us, and That's part of our success is getting along to get it done, and we don't have any issues.
What's the secret to that?
You just have to learn how to live with each other's
Quirks
and deficiencies.
I'm not looking over at Dan. Is Dan looking over at me right now? I'm really trying not to make eye contact with him.
It's obvious. That's a question that answers itself. But did that start with your parents?
No, I don't think it was. I mean, Kevin and I, for some reason, we've always worked together. Obviously, we're 18 months apart in age, and we kind of think alike. And we just, it's funny. Some of the guys or girls will ask us a question, and we have the same solution without either talking about it. So we kind of think alike, and sometimes we think it different, which is okay.
When did that synchronicity hit? At what age? Back when you were 10 and driving a bulldozer somewhere?
I think it was a young age it happened. I mean, I can remember when we mowed lawns together way back.
Right.
When we were kids. I mean, we just knew what each other were going to be doing, and
don't run them over.
Going and don't run them over.
Who's the next Bowman?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, obviously we have Abby who's supervising. I have two sons, Joe Bowman, and he doesn't work for us, but he's a Bowman. We got a younger son, Zach. He's going to Orono
for
mechanical engineering.
Okay, and
he's working for us this summer. He's superintending his first project up to the Old Town High School. Renovating some bathrooms up there. So
you guys keep working on schools. Jeez.
My alma mater, by the way.
Yeah.
Make sure my nameplate doesn't get tarnished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
They said they were working on bathrooms. That's where they're going to find your name.
That's where the nameplate is. Exactly.
It's in the bathroom.
Yeah. In fact, if somebody could spray some air freshener, I left my mark in ways I'm not proud of.
So
we found some stuff over the ceiling, so no comments on that. We tore them out.
There's a not that you need a succession plan, not that you need an exit strategy, but you guys are going to be around for a while.
Well, we like to work. That's part of our strength and weakness. And we've got some great staff that we can not work as hard as we used to. So, that's nice.
Can you actually do that? There are some people who, if they have a vacation, 24, 48, maybe 72 hours in, they are going nuts because they need to do something. I wonder if you guys are the same way, because you've been doing something since you could ride a bulldozer and you could cut wood.
Yeah, we like to do stuff. It's hard not to do stuff because that's what we've always done, but you have to choose what you do. And if that's not work, that's actually doing something too. If you're going golfing, that's doing something.
So it's not just sitting idle. It's doing something.
We don't.
Maybe it's active for the brain. Maybe it's active for the arms, being golf or pickleball or otherwise.
Right.
Just got to do something.
Right. Exactly. Like tomorrow I'm going whale hunting.
Pardon me?
Going whale hunting.
I wear loud headphones. I've lost some of my hearing. Dan, it really sounded like he said he's going whale hunting.
That's what I heard too.
Not whale watching.
No, whale hunting.
Well, I mean, if you haven't seen the in Rockland, the whales are in Penobscot Bay, and it wouldn't be cool to go down and see the whales. And I happen to have a boat down there, so that's possible. So we're going whale hunting tomorrow. So
hunting is in terms of like searching? Or hunting in terms of harvesting?
Searching.
Okay.
All right. Well, you can't harpoon them.
I don't know. The pickleball work that you've done, I see.
Rules change every day. I don't know.
Call me Ishmael.
Well, I don't think you could harpoon the whales in Penobscot Bay.
Are you going to try?
No.
By the time this podcast runs, you're going to be all over the Bangor Dale.
A couple more questions.
Sure.
Who's more likely to buy the newest construction technology before the other one is convinced that the company really needs it? 3, 2, 1.
Kevin.
That would be me, yes.
You make it sound like that would be me, sir.
We got to have that.
Not the finance guy.
We have to have that. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't.
This next question, we had it locked and loaded, but I wonder if there's actually an answer to it now after hearing how or what they said.
I think it's going to be met with silence.
Yeah,
we'll
it is.
see.
Here we go.
Who is more likely to take a disagreement at the office home and still be arguing his case at the family dinner table?
3, 2, 1. And there's that silence that we predicted after hearing it,
Crickets.
right?
Yeah.
Who is more likely to answer a client's phone call at 9 o'clock at night? 3, 2, 1.
Kevin.
Me, yeah, for sure.
You're the guy on call.
Yeah.
And you're out hunting whales.
416-7740.
Call anytime or text. Could be after hours.
Right.
If you go to voicemail, call Abby.
Right.
Who is more likely to play an April Fool's joke on the entire company?
3, 2, 1.
Brian.
That was sincere synchronicity there in that answer.
Is there a proof of such?
Yeah. What's going on there?
I'm probably the most likely. That kind of leads to my personality some days. I can't remember what I did the last time.
When you finally retire, is more likely to keep showing up at the office? 3, 2, 1.
Kevin.
Probably me, yeah. But it may reverse, who knows?
Right.
So you're showing up, but here's the other half of the question. Who is more likely to still have his truck packed before the retirement party is over?
Brian.
Yeah.
It's packed now.
Thanks for listening to The Rick and Dan Show.
And thanks, Rick, for making this a very entertaining, unique experience. Sarcasm filter off.
If you like what you heard, don't suppose you'd click that subscribe button.
And maybe leave us a review on your favorite listening platform.
5 stars are our favorite.
And next time you hear someone say,
You can't get there from here.
you tell them to listen to The Rick and Dan Show.